If you look at a package of hot dogs or bacon, you will see a scary warning label. Contains nitrates. May cause cancer. So you put the bacon back on the shelf and you go to the produce section. You buy a bag of healthy organic arugula or spinach. You think you have made a good choice. You think you are avoiding toxic preservatives. But you have just made a mathematical error. You have just bought a vegetable that contains 24 times more nitrates than the bacon you refuse to buy. This is the nitrate paradox. We have been trained to fear a specific molecule called nitrate. We are told it is a toxic industrial chemical. But the science tells a completely different story. Dietary nitrates are not just safe. They are essential for your blood pressure and your heart health. The danger is not the molecule itself. The danger is what you do to it in the kitchen. To understand this, you need to look at the numbers. Let's look at the concentration of nitrates in food. A standard cured bacon contains about 178 milligrams of nitrate per kilo. That sounds like a lot until you look at the vegetables. Arugula contains over 4,400 milligrams per kilo. Beets contain 1,400. Spinach contains up to 2,700. If nitrates were inherently toxic, a salad would be a bowl of poison. But it is not. In fact, high vegetable intake is associated with a 15% reduction in cardiovascular disease. So why is the nitrate in bacon bad and the nitrate in spinach good? It comes down to a marketing lie called celery powder. You have seen the labels that say no nitrates added. And then in the fine print, it says, except for those naturally occurring in celery powder. This is a chemical loophole. Celery powder is made by fermenting celery juice with bacteria. These bacteria convert the nitrates in the celery into nitrites. The final powder is about 15% nitrite. When they add this to your all-natural turkey breast, it does the exact same thing as the synthetic sodium nitrite. It cures the meat. It prevents botulism. It turns the meat pink. Your body cannot tell the difference. Once it is in your stomach, nitrite is nitrite. So does this mean the natural label is a scam? Yes. But does it mean the nitrates are killing you? No. And here is the fascinating biological mechanism that nobody talks about. It is called the enterosalivary circulation. When you eat nitrates, your body does not throw them away. It recycles them. Your stomach absorbs the nitrate. It goes into your blood. And then your salivary glands pump it back into your mouth. It is concentrated 20 times higher in your saliva than in your blood. Why would your body do this? Because you have bacteria on your tongue that eat nitrate. They turn it into nitrite. When you swallow that saliva, the nitrite hits your stomach acid, and it turns into nitric oxide. This is the miracle molecule. Nitric oxide relaxes your blood vessels. It lowers your blood pressure. It improves athletic performance. It protects your heart. This is why eating vegetables lowers heart disease risk. So if the mechanism is good, why is processed meat linked to cancer? This is where the chemistry gets dark. It is not the nitrate. It is the nitrosamine. Nitric oxide is good. Nitrosamines are carcinogens. A nitrosamine forms when you take a nitrite and you mix it with an amine. Meat is full of amines because it is made of protein. But even then, you need a catalyst to fuse them together. That catalyst is heat. Extreme heat. If you boil a hot dog, the temperature stays at 100 degrees Celsius. No nitrosamines are formed. But if you fry bacon until it is crispy, you hit 160 degrees. At this temperature, the energy is high enough to fuse the nitrite and the amines together. This creates nitrosamines. This is a potent carcinogen. This is the real difference between a salad and a strip of bacon. You do not fry your salad at 300 degrees. Vegetables are also packed with vitamin C. Vitamin C is the antidote. It blocks the formation of nitrosamines in the stomach. It grabs the nitrite and turns it into beneficial nitric oxide before it can react with the protein. This is why vegetables are safe. They come with their own safety mechanism. But here is a terrifying biochemical twist called the lipid paradox. Scientists found that vitamin C works perfectly in water, but in a high-fat environment, like a greasy stomach full of bacon. Vitamin C can actually act as a pro-oxidant. It can increase nitrosamine formation by 800%. So simply taking a vitamin pill with your bacon might not work. So what is the protocol? How do you eat without fear? First, stop worrying about the word nitrate on the label. It is irrelevant. Second, understand the cooking method. If you burn your cured meat, you are creating carcinogens. If you boil or stew or simmer it, you are safe. Third, prioritize the vehicle. Vegetables deliver nitrates with antioxidants and fiber and water. Processed meat delivers nitrates with heme iron and fat and salt. The heme iron itself is a separate risk factor for cancer. It causes oxidative stress in the gut. So the problem with processed meat is not the preservative. It is the meat itself and how we cook it. The no nitrate label is just a way to charge you more money for the same chemistry. Do not fall for the fear-mongering. Your body needs nitrates for blood flow. It just does not need burnt amines. Eat your spinach. Cook your meat gently. And ignore the marketing on the package.